Many years ago when I went to uni, my physics teacher explained something that really resonated with me. He mentioned that math is a perfect science. In math, you got theorem, you got axiom, but it needs 1 + 1 = 2 and it needs to be an exact and perfect science. But then he explained that physics is not. Physics is an experimental science. You observe, you try to think about the law that match your observation, and then there's new thing happening and your law doesn't work and you find a new law. Well, I have a bad news for all of you. Time management is much more like physics, not like math. It's not a perfect science. Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to explain why I still plan despite all the unexpected. When I work with leaders, a really important time is where we do the weekly plan. And so I really push them to prioritize, to plan, to take control of their calendar. And very often I have leaders saying to me, Cyril, I plan, but I know that in 3 days' time, my planning will go, out of the window because I've got so many crises, unexpected, and urgency that come in. Why should I bother? Now, first, let me tell you why. Because if you do it well, and I'll share some simple way to do it well, you can make sure that 80% of what you plan is done. And even if it's 60%, it's still much better than not planning. So how do I suggest you plan? First, I suggest that every week you plan your following week. Every week is such a crucial time. You spend some time, you look at your following week, you look at your priorities, you look at your project, you look at all the meetings that you have, and you do some planning. For those interested, you can go on our website, wslb.com, and I share with you the weekly plan, how to do this. So number one, plan on a weekly basis as much as you can. Number two, when you do your weekly plan, don't fall into the trap to overplan. I have a principle which is called plan for the unplanned. Plan for the unplanned is you need to leave some fat open. If you're working 10 hours a day, you cannot plan 10 hours a day. Ask yourself, say, I don't know next week on Monday what unexpected crisis will come. I don't know on Tuesday what unexpected crisis will come, but I know they will come. So based on your experience, how much fat do you need to leave open each day? And if it's 2 hours, well, you can only plan 8. You can't plan 10. So second, plan for the unplanned. And third, fine-tune daily. I start my day by reviewing what I've already planned. So I've done my weekly plan. I have a quick review of what is my day and I fine-tune because things have moved, things have changed. And as I mentioned, with this, 80% of my calendar fit what I have planned. And even if it's 60%, much better than nothing. I love the expression, if you're failing to plan, you are planning to fail. And it's so true. So my question to you, do you take the time to plan and prioritize your calendar, or have you given up using the excuse of unpredictability of I can't plan? This is this week Work Smarter, Live Better tip. Have a good planning session. À très bientôt.